Okay, we are starting recording this video. What I'm bringing to you today is these are my bands that I've used for exercise in the past. You'll notice that some of them are a little bit older, some of them are newer. So what we do, we go through is we will go through and we will stretch the bands, pull on them, see what the integrity is of the bands as we're checking them. And you'll notice this one's in decent shape. It's not dried out, doesn't have any tears, no rips in it, and it looks really good. Okay, and these are just for the straight band. These are for the actual bands that you're going to use. This is tubing. This is a newer one. This is one that I got. It's a Skills. So it's one that you can adapt and move around and use otherwise. So you can see it's in fairly good condition. As I'm pulling on it and looking at it. See that? There you go. Yeah, it's got a dog hair, cat hair too. But it's still good. It's in good condition. I can pull on it. I don't see any streaks or cracks in it. That's what I'm doing today. I'm going through this equipment to look at it, to see where it's at, to make sure it's still safe to use. Okay, here's another piece. It's another brand. This is a branded band. Okay, you can see it looks good too. So like I said, I'm looking for tears and stuff like that within the bands to see if they're okay. So I do want to check this piece here to see if that's okay. That is a little bit weaker spot, so I may or may not want to use this band. I may be able to use the portion below that space, but the rest of it, I don't know. That piece that where it's kind of weaker may not be the best to use. So I'm making 3 piles. One is, this is in good condition, one is not in good condition. So here's an issue. This one has a cover on it. This is one that was made to put a yoga mat in and to carry a yoga mat and to use with yoga. So I don't know. I can't tell what it looks like on the inside. So that, I mean, this is going to be more comfortable when you're using it, but it's not going to be easy to actually tell if the tubing is actually any good or not. Okay, so this is a circular piece of banding. So it's like for doing when you can put it around your knees. So you can do for a walk around the ankles. I'm just going to pull it from the 2 corners there. See that? I don't see any weak spots or any discolored spots. Looks like it's in decent condition still. This one's a little bit heavier, same kind of thing. So we're just going to go through, look at it, pull it along, check it. There's no discoloration that I can see on the edges, and it seems in good condition. So it goes in a good pile. This one here, now we're going to see, looks like this one's got some issues. It's got some sticky spots, so this one may not be as in as good a condition as the others have been. Okay. So we're going to pull the band out and fan it out big enough so you can actually see it. I don't see any discolorations, anything like that. There's a sticky spot there. So we're going to check and see. It is a little bit weaker. You can see that when it stretches. And you can see I've got pets. I've got a little bit of the animal hair around the bag they were in. I think some of the animals got into. It's decent but questionable, so I'm going to stick that in that medium pile. Okay, this is tubing. Do you see the tubing here? This tubing is shot. So what I'm going to end up doing is probably removing the handles and this piece here, the hook, take them off, and I will get rid of this tubing because it is not safe. Should I use this tubing, it could snap on me if I do it just right, and I don't want that. See, here's another spot within it. It's kind of hard. You can hear that. It's awful. So that one we're going to take apart. We're going to discard the pieces that are no good and redo that one. That's just a handle to be able to wrap it around something. Here's another band. Looks okay. Feels okay. No weak spots that I can tell. Yeah, like I said, lots of dogs. We have animals, so they get into everything. Okay. That spot's okay. It's not actually weak there where you can see that discoloration. It's okay. Okay, this is one of those heavy bands. It looks discolored, I know, probably because of how old it is, but it's still in decent condition. No issues here that I can see, nothing along the edges, no tears, no nothing like that. So we'll put it in the good pile. Same thing here. We're just examining, making sure everything is okay. Looks good. No tears along the edges. Those seem okay. So with age, I guess they do have some discoloration, but it's when the discoloration comes with a spot of weakness, that's when you have to worry. Obviously, I don't use all my bands like I should. I've been in school for the past, since January 22. So I've basically been busy. Haven't been near my equipment at all. See, that's just a hair. Not too bad. You can see I'm pulling to the side just to check and gauge that. Some discoloration, but it's okay. Okay, this band. And you can see this is a very light band, right? So we're going to do a little bit of pull. It's a very light band. Is it coming back to, here's the original. Let's go down a little bit further. So we can see this has got some light spots in it. If we look at it, that's what we don't want to happen. We don't want these to snap on us. This is the safety piece, so that one is definitely going to be gone. Okay, so something I've noticed in the band so far is that the very light ones, oh look there, see there's a rip in there. You don't want that. And I can see the tears, started tears in these things. I'm going to tell you right now, so you probably want to replace something that's not as heavy a strength or anything like that. You want to replace it. So this one, I'm going to give it a good pull, and we're going to see what happens. That seems okay. But it doesn't feel good. So I am going to probably toss that and go find something to replace the really light stuff. So here's another one. Some of these have ties in them. This one's not too bad. You can see how it is right now. Okay, now I'm going to pull. And it does come back to what it's supposed to be. It looks pretty good. This one we'll keep. And then this one looks like when they tore it off, it had some issues in it already. So this one I think was more for upper body work versus, unless I was putting it on under my foot to use to do curls or rows or something like that. This one is in, oh, look, there's a tear. See the tear? You don't want that in your stuff. That would not be a good thing to have. You don't want that snapping on you either. Okay. Ah, there. So the age in this one, I am going to take it, and that one's going to go away. Okay. This one is doing pretty good. Like I said, we're just going to go through each one, kind of pull, check, and make sure nothing is going to come up in the process. It's not going to have a hole in it, not going to pop on us. We give it a good pull. That one's pretty good. Oh, here you go. These were the ones I was actually looking for. These came off of an old set. I actually ended up cutting it because it broke. So you can see when they dry out, they really do come apart. You don't want these. You want to get rid of these. You want to make sure you're not having stuff like this. You want to check this kind of stuff. That one I just put in the garbage. Some of these are pretty dirty, dusty, aren't they? It's okay though. Let's go with this side. You see where they've got that jagged tear. This is where they took it off in the office where I got it. So you can see that's decent. I don't feel any weakness in it. Just dog hair and dust. Dog hair and dust. Not too bad. Okay. No sticky pieces. So if your band is sticking together, you definitely want to go through. And check a little bit at a time to see how it's doing. So this one is decent. So this one came from PT office. And this one actually came from PT office, so it was already set up to the size. This right here is a door height anchor. It's just one that he got at a show. He let me take this one. It's actually pretty nice. You can fit it anywhere, pretty compact. So if I take it, I fold it up. It really is not going to take a lot of room. It's going to fit in a pocket in the suitcase somewhere so I can still do stuff. That's not going to be an issue, if that makes sense. That is actually a really nice piece, so you can actually do a little bit more with it. You don't have to worry about it so much. Okay, so that one's a keeper. Okay, this one too is a newer one, so I know it's pretty decent. That one came to me just a little while ago. It's done bigger as a loop, so I can use it for the whole body, like for squats. Okay, this is one of my other bands. This one is good. This goes with that Skills, the other one, so I can take and put that piece in there and use it to actually put the end in here that's in here and actually put it in there, so then I can actually use it on a doorway, use it in a doorway, at the top of a door, or I can actually use the back side to hang something on to put something in. So I can use it like this for these. Okay, these are some of my older ones. You can see the brand. Oh, look at that. There's a little bit of a crack in there, right there. So this is why we're doing this, is just to see and evaluate, see what I need to replace. So this does need to be replaced. Right there. There's another piece right there that you can see now. So I may end up cutting that one and just using the part still good. Okay. Oh, look at that. See that? That's starting to tear. That's not good. So we are going to go through and get rid of this one too. Feels okay. I mean, if I keep my hands on the actual band and don't use the handles, it might be okay. But do I really want to chance that? And look at that. That's really, really not good. So we are going to we're going to get that one and redo it. Maybe with another band, because I can reuse the handles. So we're looking at that. Look around there. Feels smooth. I don't feel anything rough in there, really. Other than the dirt off the... Oh, wait. Nope, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. Okay. So I still have to evaluate that. That may be okay, but we're going to check that. So this feels pretty good. No stretches. So this one's still in decent shape, and I've had this one for a while. It's actually a set, if I remember right, Gold's Gym, that I bought when my husband was deployed. I got it for him to use on deployment because I've been his personal trainer for a long time. Okay, so this one we're getting rid of because you just saw what happened there. Yep, this one's all ate up. It's gone. It's going in the garbage. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start stretching. So this is actually fixed in here, so I can't move that. Looks pretty good. Feels good. Don't see any cracks in it or anything. Don't feel any spaces where it's weak. Okay, so like I said, that's fixed point. This one moves up and down, no problem. We'll still keep an eye on it because of its age. It is a bit older. You know, see, there's the fixed point. This one moves. Nope, it looks pretty good. So I'm in my office right now. Yep, and I'm not the most photogenic in the morning, per se. Let's say that I am, but I'm okay with that. Let's see if I can get this. So what you're seeing was me just going through, making sure everything is okay as far as my equipment. This is something you need to do on a periodic basis, because if you don't, it can be an issue. You can have some equipment that doesn't work right, or if you're in the middle of doing something and you have one of those snap back and hit you, that does not feel good. If you've ever let go of one of those, or someone's let go and you're holding the other end of one, that does not feel good. Well, the same thing happens if one of those breaks, like the one that broke, just snapped when I pulled on it. Just think if I had been exerting a lot of pressure on it, that would not be good for me or the other person on the other end, or vice versa. So what I'm suggesting is that you periodically go through any of your bands or your other equipment, make sure it's functioning properly. I will do another video later to show you how to evaluate your cables and to look at things to check the stuff like that. I will also look at stuff like balls and your foam rollers, see if they're still soft enough or do they have more dimples in them than they should. That's the kind of stuff you need to look for to see what's going on. But I can show you some of that stuff later where I have a few things still in my equipment that may not be in the best shape. So I hope this helps you go through your exercise equipment that is out of either non-latex bands or latex bands, either one, or your tubing, to see where they're at, if there's anything going on that you need to change. This applies to your handles too. If you see where your grommets are coming out or things are beginning to fail, then it's time to change those out and look for some new stuff. I hope that helps you as you look at going forward and keeping your equipment in good shape so you can stay in shape. Thank you for your time, and I hope to talk to you some more later. Okay.